Because you have to be 305 for it to be 300. To get, yeah, or it's gonna have to be like a powerful engram. Wrigley. You will eventually get a one for each, just so you get rid of the blue quest. Because the blue quest is getting... Right, it's 5 legendary shards if you want. Dismantling an exotic. Oh, I know that. I know that. I keep it, just so I don't have to recreate it if I need to. Yeah, I've got my user game coming up. And then I'll be on. Yeah, we ended up playing pretty late. I'm glad they changed the Nightfall. Because fuck the Nightfall they had originally. There was a bug where you could essentially get unlimited bright engrams. I wouldn't exploit anything because they could ban you for. It was an exploit, yeah. And, you know, especially with bright engrams costing money, they're gonna get on that quick. But this one's better because it's the only one that actually has a modifier that changes how you play the game. So, grenade. It's the best one. It's the best one we've had. My grenade was a gun on my Titan. The Rat King, yeah. Pretty much. I've got a YouTube going right now. I'll let you know when we start up. I can believe that. What is Sue doing in coverage? I threw it to my fullback on a Spider ZY banana, and Indomitian Sue was the defender I tried to truck. Fun fact: you can't truck Indomitian. Yes. That happened on back-to-back drives, which is really something. He is the defending Super Bowl champ. made for multiplayer. Oh, he's in fullback? What's he doing there?
Yep.
What up?
Nothing, just fucking tired.
You let me know when you're ready, Brian.
Yeah, I'm just doing practice. Alright, Joe, I'm ready whenever you are.
Alright.
More nomadic, I probably wind up alone. All it takes is a melody to remind me of home. I've been to New York, come on, Texas, yeah, Midwest, and it all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, A-A-T-L-M-I-A-D-N-V, all reminds me of California, cause there's no place like California. California, California, no place like California.
You alright, Brian?
There we go. What color uniforms did you get, Joe?
Navy.
Navy. Okay.
We are 0% to our milestone of going undefeated. Preston, right? Because you are cutting in and out. Oh, okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Larry Ridley and this is the NFL on EA Sports. This is a team that comes into the game wishing there was more on the line, but the reality is they're just playing out the string at this point. Still, despite their disappointing season, you can be sure they'll be giving it their all here. It's the Bengals going up against the Bears. So, for the call of this week 11
Oh, that kick sucked.
I hand it over to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Thank you very much, Larry. We are here on a beautiful afternoon for football. Today we've got an interesting Week 11 matchup on tap between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Chicago Bears. And the D looking like they may blitz. On first down, Stafford here. Caught on the right side, Reed. A good pickup there, 8 yards for the first down completion. A good safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
It's really simple to say that they know their identity, that they are a passing team. But one of the reasons that they're so successful, they know how to mix in the run and make sure that they keep the defense off balance and not able to just simply say, let's go get the
I don't know, that's not mine.
Fucking annoying.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
He just barks at fucking everything.
That one ain't mine.
Making the stop that
you guys are familiar with what mine sounds like.
And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They establish the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
From the 50, Stafford. He finds Malcolm Mitchell.
Oh, everybody missed their tackle.
The 20. And all the way in.
Everybody missed their tackle.
Boy, you blitzed everyone too.
I didn't blitz everyone.
Well, minus the corners.
Yeah, I blitzed my linebackers.
Well, that's how they envisioned to get the football.
Whole middle wide open, slants perfect play.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it at all?
Oh shit, that was awful.
Was it just a play call that they had
Holy
in their
hell.
pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Riggs. Wrigley.
All right, here we go. The first carry now. This is Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. The defense came out with a look that they had prepped for all week to attack. They took advantage, got the first down.
And the key words in there, prepped for all week. They really studied them, understood their tendencies, knew what they liked to do, and prepared their game plan accordingly. And boy, the payoff was good.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up second.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
Here we go. Red 18.
On second down, Johnson stays on his feet. And he'll be tackled just past the 35 at the 36. Now that gets back some of what they needed, but they're still stuck here with a 3rd and 13.
And once again, leverage wins. The offensive line, lower than the defensive front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
On 3rd and long, it's Carr. And he's got the completion to Hopkins.
Fucking tackle a guy, Jesus Christ.
Cincinnati territory. A huge play there for Chicago. 45 yards. And now the offense operates in the red zone.
Here we go. Red 18. Red 18.
The slot man in motion right. The first down carry here for Johnson. And he'll get this down only to the 18. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Okay, no score on that play, but this guy's been a touchdown machine all year long. You know they trust him with the football.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Carr to throw on second down. And he slings one that's incomplete. The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And that'll make it 3rd down. And the big boys up front in the trenches. What do you think of the O-line, Charles?
I love them because this is a group that's so cohesive. They know what the man next to them is going to do at all times, and they operate as a terrific unit.
Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage.
Oh, what was Benny Cunningham doing in there? Okay.
That's going to go as a loss of 2.
I was expecting my fullback to block that hole.
Has taken them down on this drive before they finally turned around and handed it off on the last play.
And now they're looking for the big boys to get him in the end zone. Couldn't do it there.
It'll be interesting to see. Offensive lines had to pass block a lot on this drive. Will they be able to revert and fire out and create some space in the run game?
On second down, here's Carr. And that's incomplete. Uh-oh, Charles, now you get to talk about your old spot, the secondary. Very key here in this one.
Yeah, you have to cut me off because, you know, I'll talk about them all game long. Love to see those guys match up and challenge the best wide receivers.
All right, here we go.
Carr now on 3rd and goal.
Oh my God!
Not even close.
He was so open.
Now we've got a field goal coming up here for Chicago. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. And Brins' kick is good. And they are on the board, trailing now 6-3.
I like your actual defense for a.
Yeah, just in case it was a fake.
I can respect that.
Knowing how online kicking is, not taking any chances.
And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Stafford to the right side. It's caught by Mitchell. And they're able to get this one across the 35. They give them 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
That looked like a pretty good route combination there because you've got to find a way to clear the guy running the drag, because when you do, you just put the ball on him and then let him run.
Yeah, he's got some space. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And they'll go on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
Bud Dupree came out of the University of Kentucky determined to let everyone know that they play football there as well as basketball. A terrific pass rusher off the edge.
10 yards still left on second down. Here's Stafford now on second down.
Oh, get your in the hands, you bastard.
There's a good opportunity. Just went awry there. A drop pass. I guess that's why they call them running backs and not catching backs. The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on third down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. Stafford now to throw. And that is incomplete. Malcolm Mitchell out of the University of Georgia was the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete.
Oh, that's a good
this
kick.
Will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done. And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down after
wasn't the hole I was
losing
looking
yardage
for.
at the 10. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. So they were
No,
going
that's what he
draw
said.
play there. The defense wasn't fooled. They sniffed it out.
I think they're going to have to go back and take a few more acting classes because that's what a lot of that is. You've got to influence them to think that it's going to be a pass play and have them drop out and maybe the defensive front coming forward and find yourself some space. In this case, no one...
Oh, my God.
And intercepted.
That tip, though.
Michigan man, Jake Ryan. And he'll get this back down to about the 12-yard line. Now this Bengals offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
That tip, though.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion.
But this wasn't like a crazy like pop-up. This was just like...
That was a legit tip. Yeah.
After the interception, here's Stafford. And that
Come
is
on.
incomplete.
How many times when we see an incomplete pass, we just look at the receiver and say, should have caught that one. That was a drop, and we just put it on the offense. How about a little credit for the defense there? They just forced an incompletion.
Yeah, especially after starting in a tough spot defensively, but a good start there on first down.
That give them a little extra confidence there.
God, catch the ball, Mike Evans. God damn.
And being able to make a play on first down.
And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football
He's
very
big.
often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know he's in the middle of some traffic, and people
Drops more balls than one would expect,
but he usually has
though.
the focus to haul that one in.
Well, he's big.
Offense trying to avoid stalling out, facing a 3rd and 10. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing on 3rd down, Stafford.
Fuck, it didn't work.
Sacked back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 10 on the sack, and it leads to 4th.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback, right in the face of him, puts him down.
So they had great field position, but a 3-play drive that actually goes backwards, and then they kick the field goal.
And I think the key sequence in there, the key phrase you just gave us, a 3-play drive. Had the momentum. Great.
Oh, you hit the... nice.
The Bears offense now gets set to head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
They'll bring a tight end in motion left. Again, it's Johnson. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. The tackle will be credited to Jake Ryan. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis back with you as it's Bears football here to begin quarter number 2. They'll come up on a 3rd and 4 here to start things out. They send Thomas out to the right by himself. To throw, it's Carr. Screen play, Johnson.
Where are any blockers?
On the screen, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I know you got a baseball background, right?
A little bit. Started in minor league ball.
Yeah, you did some of that, right? What do they do when they do the signals and
there was,
it was zone defense. It wasn't man-to-man, so my guys were already on the outside.
Which is fine and all, but my blockers should have been in front of my...
Yeah, your blockers released like super late, it looked like.
No gain. Deciphered it and finished the play off.
Now Campanaro. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Bengals take possession. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field.
We're getting crushed on slants. We're getting crushed on slants.
Malcolm Mitchell with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Bengals strike quickly here for 6 points. And he knocks it through.
That play like always works.
The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Oh my God.
Yeah, 2nd time. 2 for 2.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Sure, that pass was
I have had Hopkins on multiple occasions and just overthrown.
But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
They'll try and run for it. Here's Johnson. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
I always appreciate runners who understand situations. That was just 3rd and inches. No reason to dance around in the backfield and try and break off a bigger play. Just go pick up the first down, and that's exactly what he did.
All right, here we go. They stay on the ground on first with Johnson. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up
Hold your damn blocks.
On second down, here's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry, and it's 3rd down.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to it and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets his into enemy territory across the 40. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
How? What? That should have been a what?
This will be incomplete.
How did he throw it when he's already on the ground?
Side of the ball, but for the guys on the offensive line, they're doing a nice job of trying to protect their passer. But when a guy hops in the air and goes airborne to try and knock one away, it's difficult because you can't reach out and grab him. That'll be a holding penalty. So all you're trying to do is make some type of a play on him, make some type of contact to try and get his arms out of the sky.
Caught left side, Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not
AJ
only
Bouyer's
get
having a
open,
good day.
but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
And a nickel look here for the Bengals as they try to defend this on 3rd. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. Good use of the pass there to pick up the first down against a defensive look that they had specifically prepared for, they told us, coming into this one.
Certainly seems like they're holding all the right cards now, doesn't it? Because of their preparation. Went back, watched the tape, studied the tendencies, and they feel like they had them down cold, and they were able to use the pass against them.
They go play action here on first down. That is caught inside the 5. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way
to Bernie.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop him?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy.
There go the Cardinals going up 21-7.
But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
Now a play fake here on first down. That's caught at the 1. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play.
He's not going to roll in.
2nd and goal.
I don't understand that.
That play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around nowadays. Makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit up here with me.
Yeah, and that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice
game. I'm not gonna roll in there.
Brings up a nice 2nd down for him.
And now for the offense, this is play number 11 here on this drive. They come out here in the eye. Again, they'll throw with Carr. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
I can't press a button anymore.
Not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
Just bullshit. Just bullshit. Not.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. An extra defensive back on the field here for 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Carr. And that one's going to be over
Had him.
everybody in the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Had him. Missed him.
So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And Brinz's kick is good. And the lead is down to 10 now at 16-6. So they get the field goal, but part of that was a 14-play drive.
Oh my God, my kid. It's not going at the
When you hold the
top.
ball that long, run that many plays, you end up in the end zone. There's a breakdown on the defense. Something happens. In this case, that didn't. But really good ball control by the offense. They're hoping that they can wear them down if they keep having drives like that.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be
hit the
careful
hole.
is not
Don't run
having
into your
a letdown.
guy.
It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. First level defensive line, second level linebackers, third level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a first level run, and it was stopped by a second level player.
To throw on second down is Stafford. Over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
On second down, here's Stafford. And it's in.
Come on, are you
Jordan
kidding,
Reed was the
Reed?
intended target. And it's 3rd and 4. The offense needing 4 yards. It's 3rd down. From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught. Mitchell. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Here we go on 4th. Stafford. Jordan Reed has it.
How?
And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line.
Oh, we brought the house. Gotcha. Cool.
We're back to Soldier Field following this short break.
We gotta get something started.
So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. A great effort there with another touchdown, number 24 on the year. And the Bengals add on to their lead. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. The kicking team out now for the Bengals as they'll send this one away.
Just need a little more on that
The
one.
Bears offense now
I know.
heading back out onto the field.
I mean, instead of having 90 kick power, I need 91.
But they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point.
The kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about
Toe
that.
bashed it.
Super toe.
Carl try it again on second down. Caught left side, Hopkins. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
When you decide to run a hitch route, it really helps to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
Who? Who's hurt?
I know, I'm scared.
So the run moves the chains, and here we go on 1st down.
Could have been David Johnson. It's not David Johnson.
They isolate Hopkins on the left side. On 1st down, Carr. Screenplay, Johnson.
Oh, my God.
And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
You know what the key to a good screen pass is, don't you?
Bet you're going to tell me. Good blocking?
Yeah, good blocking eventually. But first is good acting. You want to let the defenders go past you, leak out to
Jake Ryan, my man.
in the middle where you want to set up the screen, and then you do your
Oh,
blocking.
man. My rookie outside linebacker, torn hamstring.
And actually ran with the lineman to where the play was.
I mean, it's not a big deal. He's playing left end, so it's just whatever. Well, right end.
So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
He's like 6'7", like 270, and has like an 89 speed. Absolutely playing.
He's going to air one out.
Yep.
Incomplete.
Right off that linebacker, he's a blitzer. He's fucking giant of a man.
On every offensive coordinator,
Fuck.
every play caller's sheet, they have about
That's essentially what I run, just in a 4-3. Like, that's why I run like the Broncos defense, basically. With Von Miller, who's a linebacker.
And they drop it with a great chance to make a big play. That's going to hurt.
Here comes the Bears punter now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st.
Oh, my God. This is like the first time that I've had issues kicking.
He mishit it.
Like, ever.
Campanaro on the return. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard
force a fumble.
And the offense will come back onto the field for the 1st and 10. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the 1st half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you know, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
And that last reception puts him over 150 yards now on the game, Charles.
And now it's not just execution. It's not just performance. It's a mental aspect that's going on. Because right now, he's got the defense so much on their heels, got them looking at each other. Who's going to cover this guy, and what type of coverage can we put out there to try and slow him down?
They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. It was a running back who was a receiver on the play. I think he's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd learned to ballet school. Got the toes down.
And he will take it on.
I didn't try to change players there, but it did. And then I jumped.
With touchdown number 7 on the
Which was sweet.
Like, he just dove just randomly.
Yeah.
It happens to me, like, once a game.
About those late in the half scores, especially ones that give your team
Yeah.
a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
throwing on first down is Carr. Hunter Henry brings it in. And that right there will set him back a bit on the offensive holding penalty.
And you know who you want to pressure after a penalty like
How?
that? The guy who just committed the foul. You want to see
It was like immediate too. Is weird. Like as soon as the play started, there was like a flag. I thought I was offsides.
They come out here in the eye. Following the penalty, it's Johnson. Room here to run.
Oh hell, that's not what I want.
And he'll cut it out to the David Johnson on his
Damn.
way. Touchdown.
Not how I wanted to end the half.
I was indifferent with if that went the distance and if it, you know, got stopped.
And partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. Short kick. One of the up mid will take it now. And solid field position here to start as they get it out to the 40-yard line. So we have reached halftime here, and it's the visiting Bengals out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando, where Larry Ridley has our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
My God. Fucking
It's a fucking crossbar every time.
As they get set to start this third quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is a real, I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Now Carr throwing on second down. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
Jesus Christ, God damn it. That's a quick 14 points.
Yeah, that was a big turnaround.
DeAndre Hopkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bears cut into that lead. Good pass, clean catch, and a house call there on the fly route.
And not that much room to operate. So that tells you about his acceleration. We always talk about being able to go from 0 to 60 real fast. Took him less time than that to get the top speed and complete that play.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not
I can't hit the crossbar because my kicker is like a 68 overall.
Now we take a
Because I
glance at
traded
the
him.
offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. And they were able
Well,
to
he was
punch it
included in a
zone
trade
last
because of
time.
cap
They'll be
space.
looking to do that again here for the defense.
So I had to sign a cheaper
They'll be
one.
looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense,
100,000.
downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. And third quarter here, you've got the lead. This is where that strong run game can really benefit you. Stayed in bounds there, kept the clock going.
I like all the points you just made there. And if you throw the football and it's incomplete, now you've stopped the clock, and you've helped out the guys on the other side of the
The prestige rate apparently is like fucking ridiculous.
That was
Like,
expected,
stupid.
though.
And taking
Yeah,
it
well, no,
across
like,
the
if-
What?
field and just shy of the
What'd I do?
40.
Rough?
But no, like, it's not even
How bad did I
like,
hit him?
like there wasn't a lot of changes like now, so there's a part, it's like a game show now, everyone has to run that portion before everyone does it at the same time, and like it's just, it's stupid changes. Like for the dogs, they added 2 more dogs. Okay.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. A hit as he throws there incomplete.
Fuck you, Stafford.
Well, the numbers have been
Your
good
damn
in the passing
15-yard
game, and certainly a big reason why
roughing
they
the
have
passer.
lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot, but they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Now Stafford. Evans has
Damn.
it left side.
That'll do it.
Only 3
Oh,
yards
Tamba.
on the catch. It's third down. Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's third down for this offense. One receiver to the left is Evans. Now Stafford. And
Oh,
this
damn.
is gonna
You gotta
be
catch that.
incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. Now fourth down.
I think that's a big-time play there because the slant route is really hard to cover because the timing is so quick. But able to see it, diagnose it, and get to the football, that's why he was able to bat it away.
And this one is right through.
Rookie kicker,
And that
baby.
will stretch the lead up to
You have
13.
you have 2 kickers
So
on your
three
roster.
On the board, and all things
I know,
considered,
I
a good
do.
opening drive here to begin the third quarter.
It sure was. I think as a head coach, you're happy to
Is
come
one
out
strictly
and
for
put it
kickoffs?
together, take the 3 points,
No, I
and build
don't
on your
use the
lead.
one. I keep forgetting to cut them.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And they're going to need another score. Got one last time, but still down here.
When you're playing catch-up, every possession becomes crucial, doesn't it? It's
Hey.
vital. Get back out on the field.
You should see Mike McCarthy in the orange and black. It's interesting.
Look good.
They did score the last time. They think they've got a good formula working.
And what about the defense?
Well, now you're just saying to yourself, okay, give up a score last time. What adjustments do we need to make to slow them down now and get the ball back for our own offense? Is it more pressure? Is it more zone? What do they have to do? They're trying to figure that out themselves.
We'll see if they can figure that out right here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
And an alley to run. And he's taken down, but not before getting this across midfield and just shy of the 40.
I can say this from experience, especially from a defensive back's perspective. There's not many things more terrifying than a toss sweep or a pitch play and all that beef out in front of the runner.
Yeah, I had an old coach say 3 words on those plays, toss or pitch. Set the edge. Heard him over and over.
A lot of times they roll.
Blitz coming and down.
Fucking play action.
Shaq Lawson from his outside linebacker spot.
Unblocked, too, the whole way.
I know. That's what got
Now,
me.
we talk about players blitzing all the time.
Just if I had a chip, I had my tight end wide open.
What a running start right back to the
Just need
backfield for
something.
him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
From midfield, here's Carr. Catch here, left side, Thomas. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down.
It's a nice completion and a little bit of run after catch as well to create the
Little bit
yardage
of
that
rack.
they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? Throwing his Carr on third down. And it's complete. Henry.
Oh my God! I say, oh my God!
One guy tripped the other.
Hunter Henry
Yeah.
with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears have cut it to within a score. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else
Congrats.
fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays.
People
and that's
use
exactly
that
what he
frequently
just
in
did.
fucking
Waiting for a
trials.
touchdown.
Go Virgin Swing. That has the fastest TTK in the game.
And a fair Marquette signaled for.
It's really difficult because of the 5-burst pulse rifle. That's really weird.
And they split the uprights last time for
it's just getting used to it.
They're not going to play this conservative. They're not.
Because it's just completely different.
They're hoping for a touchdown.
I'm with you on that.
What's up, K-Spell?
I like where your head is. I like the way you're thinking because you're exactly right. Trying to sit on a lead and play that way, that doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try and increase your lead in a big way. The best way to do it, touchdowns. Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
Kevin, I am sorry that I allowed one touchdown to Brian Gibson thus far.
Been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. Stafford on third down. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Putting pressure on the guy throwing the football is always good, but when you can couple that with contact on him that leads to an incompletion, as we just saw there, that's winning football.
Here's Brian Anger now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer.
Nah.
That'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything?
Okay, he must have pump faked or something.
And continue to do
He
so.
did not throw when I asked him.
Who the fuck is your old-ass coach with the hunchback?
That's John Fox.
Hold on.
No adjustment.
We have not.
By the defense to knock the ball away.
We have not fired him.
Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down.
Hype.
Now a handoff, Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Only a yard on the pickup there, so it leaves them needing a conversion here on third and a tough 9. Third down now following the run. They isolate Hopkins on the left side. From the gun now on third down, Carr. A bullet throw, but incomplete. Brian Quick, the intended target, and it's fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, standing just outside his own goal line.
No.
It's taken to the 26.
No.
Very good return that time.
Someone that goes immune.
And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Cincinnati now ready to take the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it.
We're a tough team to run on, Brian.
Yeah, no. That D-line growth.
So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. Here's Stafford now on second down. Over the middle to Evans. And he's going to get this.
I wanted my safety to blow you up right there, and he decided just to
ask
you.
Gain of 21 yards.
Which was
And with that
unfortunate.
last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL,
Sanchez
it almost
Wyrick.
feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's second and 9.
That was
The best
interesting.
defensive linemen, they play with great leverage so they can get low and not get bowled over by offensive linemen. They have excellent hands. They can throw people off on a play. We just saw a great example of a really good run stop by a guy playing the defensive tackle position.
Stafford. Caught on the right side, Reed. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
What?
And I think
wait, what?
Love it. I don't know what happened.
What?
What happened?
Wait, what?
I don't know what that was.
The primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come.
And now look at this.
Fumble through the end zone.
What?
And this is going to get out of bounds.
Give me that.
Through the end zone, and that will go.
That's a touchback. That's a touch. It's a
What?
touchback. You got
Bullshit.
Austin Safarian Jenkins.
Oh my god. Are you fucking kidding me?
I know that rule because it happened in real life.
And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his
That was
19-yard
some fucking
line.
bullshit that he fumbled
It's a
that.
loss of a yard.
I said, I know that rule.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's Bears football, but they trail on the scoreboard as we get set to bring you the 4th quarter. A little bit of ground to make up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11. Here's Carr. That's complete. It's Brian Quick. And he's brought down after a good
Brian
game.
Quick is the opposite of.
A good pickup
Just
there at 22.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route, and what you have to do on that one is the receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Got his man over the middle. This is Quick. 22 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be a Chicago 1st down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels.
All right, here we go.
Carr now on 1st down. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They give them 15 more, and it's another 1st down.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
To throw, it's Carr. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, any caused
he kind of
incompletion
threw
is
that.
good for a defense. But when you add to it that you get a little hit on the quarterback, knock him to the ground, make him think a little bit, hopefully knock him off his game, especially in a game of this magnitude, this tight in the 4th quarter, got to feel pretty good as a defense.
So the incomplete pass brings up 2nd down. Again, it's Carr. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is he
takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
Right at the blitz.
Their dangerous wide receiver with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from taking the lead in this game. And they have taken the lead here in this 4th quarter. The Bears send the kicking team out there, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals getting set to go. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Defense showing blitz. Stafford on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he's able to get out to the 32. Brought down
Tried
there.
to make a great diving
7
play
yards
there.
on the play, and it's a second down.
There's a completion to the tight end, and I think that we're looking at something out of central casting, frankly.
Absolutely.
I mean,
size, the hands.
Speed, I mean, can flat out run. You put that whole package together, you light up the eyes of an offensive coordinator, don't you?
Throwing is Stafford, and he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
10 receptions, 173.
Now up over 350 in this game. Pretty nice performance.
Definitely that, which usually means you're putting a lot of pressure on guys trying to cover. If you're a defensive back and they put over 350 yards on you, you've had a long day. The key to everything, if you're doing it without throwing interceptions or turning the ball over.
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it, and it took the ball off course.
Well, that plays a statistic that's going to go on the defensive team stat sheet. Won't necessarily reflect in ours, right, the overall game sheet. But you and I know that they keep count on pressures, hits on quarterbacks, all those things, hoping to increase that throughout the game. And here we are in the fourth quarter, and they got a big one.
And such a close game, a very big one. On 2nd and 10, Stafford. To the right side, it's caught by Mitchell. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
And
a nice pitch and catch to pick up the reception against man coverage.
Both of them read how much yardage they needed, figured what they had
Stafford's
to do,
just
and were
dropping
able to beat the
delicious
man coverage
dimes.
for the completion.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. Over the middle, the catch made.
No, you fucking
Fucking, how do 3 guys just jump on it? Don't try to run with it.
The defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. And on 2nd and 10 now. Here comes the D swarming to the line. They come up in an offset eye. Stafford. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, Stafford.
No, fucking
fuck. Picked off by the linebacker, Tomahawley.
God damn it.
Turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
It's the wily veteran, Tomba.
As they take the field. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit.
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
So what will they do? On the ground, through the air, let's see. 2nd and 9. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll try and run down some clock with Johnson. And he'll lose
good little dive there.
And be down at the 7-yard line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
I thought I was going to be able to
here, they've got the
run
lead. They want
past
to
him.
keep it on the ground. That's what they're
Yeah, so
doing.
that's what I thought too.
Football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out. 3rd and 11, 5 in the secondary now.
Nickel look. Now Carr dumping it off for Johnson. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
Just
He's
short.
having a big game through the air, and sometimes those smart decisions just dump it off. That's how you continue to have big games through the air.
I agree totally. That's a great analogy, a great way to put it, because he doesn't get too greedy where everything has to be pushed downfield, trying to create big plays that aren't there. You dump it off and take that nice gain, and things add up, and now you have the kind of game he's having.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They come out here in the eye.
All right, here we go.
Here we go with Johnson.
Thank
And he will
you.
get the first down as he's up to the 20-yard line. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance.
Here we go. Wide and
They go play action here on first down. Got his man over the middle. This is quick.
I thought you had that undercut. Oh, Brian Quick's
Well, I
dead.
thought,
I thought you had
I
that
thought that
undercut.
too. So did I.
To be an injured bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. And the head coach reaches for the red flag, tosses
What?
it down on the
I didn't
field.
challenge. I called a timeout.
What are you challenging?
I legit. I didn't even challenge. I clicked timeout. What?
What are you challenging?
Well, he challenged the play.
I don't
It did
know.
not
I have no idea.
And that means he lost a timeout in that
I have
challenge.
no
As
idea.
a coach,
I
you
literally
hate that.
pressed the
Don't know if
timeout
you took the
button.
advice of the player, you threw it
Well, that was
yourself,
interesting.
but it didn't go your way.
At the end of the day, it all comes back to the head coach. He has the final determination on whether to actually challenge the play or not. In this case, it didn't pay off for him.
And that's got to be so heartbreaking. You throw that flag, you probably feel really confident, and then all of a sudden, boom, you lose the challenge.
Yeah, when you take a look at it, you're throwing that flag because you
Shoulder
believe you're
tear.
going to be right. And when it comes back the other
Shit.
way,
Well,
you
good
have to
game.
regroup.
Nice comeback.
Yeah, we'll see if I don't.
And here
If I can
comes
hold
play
on to
number
the ball.
6 on this drive. Here's Johnson. He's been busy this afternoon. And that winds up a decent run, and it also takes us to the 2-minute warning. Well, they'll take that. Now, hang on here. Timeout called by the defense. That'll be their 3rd and final stoppage here as we step aside. So this brings up a 2nd and 2. There's a 20th carry for Johnson. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
That wasn't supposed to
Hey, a
happen.
lot of points have been scored in this game, but what a nice play by the defense. Stepping up on that one. Maybe they'll get things going in their direction after a play like that.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. They come out here in the eye. On 3rd down, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. The ball's still a few inches shy of the marker after the 3-yard run. So now a little soul searching
Good stop.
on 4th down. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It'll be a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice. An ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is.
Shit.
So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
He's got his man on the crossing route. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation?
Gotta keep him
No
in
more
bounds.
timeouts. Finds
One
a way to get out
time.
of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
He'll look to throw. Caught on the right side, Reed. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. And on that last play there, he's over 400 yards passing now.
Fuck.
You know what that generally means?
It comes down to online kicking.
It means you really didn't get
Shit.
opportunities. Usually very accurate. The ball's getting to the right place, guys are making yardage after the catch to help you out that way. I mean, the whole team has picked it up. And don't forget, that means the offensive line has had to pass protect pretty well, too.
Everyone dialed.
Yes!
And his kick is indeed.
That game had to end in some stupid way. On the leg of a rookie kicker. You should have iced him.
It was a fun little track meet, wasn't it?
It was, and you know the people really enjoyed this game? They're the ones
Oh my god, dude, what a game.
That was a good game.
What a game.
Seeing the 14-11 game, that sort of deal, that's right up their alley with what we saw in this one.
Like, I'm fucking shaking.
I know. I thought I almost blocked it at the end.
Yeah, he like paused. I was like, don't fucking pause.
The Tennessee Titans. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the run to begin the season is over as they drop to 9-1 now on the year. And they'll have a quick turnaround as they're back in action Thursday at noon Eastern for the traditional Thanksgiving Day game in Detroit. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis,
man, what a game!
That was a great game. That was a great game.
Watching the NFL on EA
I thought Joe was going to ice the kicker at the end.
That's what I said.
But he didn't.
So long.
No, it's online kicking.
So you just went for the fact that it was online kicking and hope for the best.
Yep. That's kind of, sometimes that's what you have to do.
Should have Bills Jets here in a little over an hour.
Nice.
The first in the series between the two teams. Oh no. Oh, I killed myself. Oh god, what the hell I lost it?
You really don't get man games that end that way often.
No. Oh man, that was insane.
That was nuts. Yeah. It took us a while to
I
get
had
going.
two guys over. I basically had two guys at or over 200 yards receiving.
Yeah. I lost Brian Quick for 3 weeks. Okay. We'll be back for the
Not bad.
playoffs.
AJ Boyo had a decent game.
I was impressed that you were able to get that spike off. I thought that maybe
Right.
it may have just gone like in typical Matt Stafford fashion.
How do you do the spike? Hold
Circle.
L1? Hold
Circle.
Yeah, that's pretty much how I lost against the Chiefs, because I couldn't figure out how to spike.
Yeah.
And so time ran out. I had to run a play, and so I was running a play, and time ran out during the play, and it got to the 2-yard line.
Damn.
And then
What up, Chris?
What up, Joe?
Not much, man. What are you up to?
I'm driving up to Chi-Town. Hey, I'm watching games as I'm driving to kill time.
You probably shouldn't be watching YouTube and driving at the same time.
Watching and
I'm
driving.
not really watching, I'm like listening. I'm listening to you guys' commentary, so I hear touchdown and this and that stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I totally believe you.
How the hell did that game end?
he kicked a game-winning field goal with 4 seconds remaining.
What?
Yep.
Did you miss yours?
Yeah.